Yeah. I see some people try and crouch through, and it's okay in certain scenarios, but most of the time it's just going to lead to you dying. Yeah, SK just looking like they're going to 12-3 this half. I mean, Ramen another pick on Angel. Kucher with a TK. I don't really know how that happened. He just shot him in mid. I guess he was going to shoot the middle crack or something, and his teammate strafed in front.
Just a little.
Things are not going well for DTS.
Yeah. GetRight's pushed up aggressively all the way behind the long A door, and he's probably going to flank pretty soon and see that no one from DTS is over there.
Yeah, GetRight really likes abusing this long A tunnels. He plays it long.
FaZe just spotted DTS coming towards B. It's a nice shot on Pops, but gets off by Kucher. Forrest gets a kill on Kraftik. He's just running in. Slows down a little bit. Delpan spots the terrorist going to the right. I think Forrest is going to walk in here. Yep, and kill Kucher.
No bomb down.
Trying to get the bomb down. It's going to be the 9th consecutive round for SK. Forrest currently topping the scoreboard with a score of 15-5.
Yeah, I mean, Forrest playing well. Delpan hitting a lot of crucial op shots. The first couple of gun rounds were really helped by him. I feel like he got early picks on B tunnels, got some op picks of them coming off.
DTS probably realized SK has so much money that they just have to get full equipment themselves to have a chance, so they're actually on a save round here.
Yeah.
Robin spots a couple players going up the cat, hits a shot in middle, takes out Kraftik. Angel hits Robin down a little bit. Currently sitting at 30 health, still up in the middle door. Hits a shot on Angel. Zayak picks up his deagle. Tries to peek middle, but Robin gets his 3rd kill of the round before Forrest finishes it off with 2 kills. And that's going to be the 10th consecutive round for SK. And SK is just on a completely another level than DTS right now.
I mean, you don't win CT Pistol and you're up 10-3. Like,
but
who else
that just doesn't happen.
I mean, that just shows SK on form is the best CT side team in the world. Like, they have so much skill. You can't go anywhere.
It seems like all their players are hitting their shots too. FaZe maybe still not in top form, but hopefully for SK he can find that form before the grand finals at least.
I mean, if he finds that form with everyone else keep on playing the way they have been, I don't know, really beat them. I mean, right now he's their weakest link, and I think he's cost them a lot of rounds. I think the match they lost was maybe not entirely his fault, but you know, he did go 1-11 CT side Inferno.
Yeah, he could have made the difference there. Angel gets a pick on Forrest, but gets taken out by Delpan instantly. It's a good trade by Delpan to not let DTS escape with a man advantage. FaZe doesn't get spotted by Kraftik. Kraftik just moves behind the Xbox by the middle.
Yeah, right. Playing in the big pit on the box, just kind of waiting for anyone to come out long. No one's coming there though. All going up catwalk.
Looks like Zayak's actually going to come out long eventually, but DTS is going to be executing up the catwalk now, and we'll see what Delpan can do here in rail.
FaZe
the first shot.
Them.
Misses the 2nd shot, so does Kucher. Delpan hits his 2nd shot and pops like the 3rd shot. Zayak
misses
on the flank, but FaZe picks it up, and that's 11 straight rounds for SK.
Yeah. I mean, really nice op work by Delpan that round. 4 kills, I believe. Yep. Could have had the ace, but he missed a pretty easy shot. But I mean, what can you do after you've killed 4? It's not a big deal.
SK going, sending 3 people pre-nading long. DTS actually is walking out of long. They get spotted by Delpan there, and Delpan actually gets spammed to 40 health, but keeps re-peeking, gets flashed by his teammates. Little miscomms there. DTS falls all the way back to middle right now. And Angel, I feel like that's the 3rd time Robin's picked up Angel with the same angle, just trying to run up cat.
Yeah.
FaZe is right on the middle door, and it looks like a DTS player is about to peek in. Yep, but Robin actually gets the kill.
Craftic going it along here.
Forest
Should
is
get taken
peeking
by
middle.
Forest.
And you know the other team's in trouble when Forest is playing well enough that he just when he feels like he's hitting every shot, you see him just taking so many more peeks and playing aggressive because he knows he can.
Yeah.
Craftic left alone in a 1 versus 4 now after taking out Forest. Surely not going to be able to do that. Nope, and that's going to be 12-3 first half score, and that is just an amazing half by SK.
I mean, if they got pistol, they could have 50-0'd them. I mean, for CT side Dust 2. I mean, if this map was, let's say, Train, you would understand that, right? You'd understand SK maybe getting 12 rounds if, you know, the Ukrainians got a bit unlucky on some of the rounds. I mean, it's possible, right? But on a map like Dust 2, you don't feel like this should have happened.
No, it definitely shouldn't have. And DTS is a strong Dust 2 team too, which is why it's all the more surprising to me. So, what does DTS have to do here to come back? And how realistic is it?
I think the comeback is nearly impossible the way they're playing. I think they should try to win pistol and, you know, win the first gun round, although I have a feeling SK will most likely force on those rounds. But I mean, they got to go up big, basically, and they need pistol. They can't do what SK did. They can't lose pistol and get 12 rounds.
Yeah,
that's not going to happen.
That's a given, I think. So basically, SK wins pistol. We agreed they won Dust 2 sooner or later.
Yeah, I mean, even if they lose pistol, they should be able to grind it out. I do think the Ukrainians are good on CT side Dust 2, but I don't think they'll be able to match SK's CT side.
Them. And the funny thing is, there actually weren't even many close rounds in the entire first half. Like, ever since SK got their game rolling, it feels like they didn't even have close rounds that they won.
The closest round was pistol, which Ukrainians won.
Yeah, even that was a close. That was a close 1v1 that came down to 20 health.
Yeah.
Looks like Craftic has left the server, and oh, he actually just got back in right now. Still waiting for the restarts. Wonder if DTS had some kind of a problem there. And just a couple minutes of warm up here, it seems. Craftic still, or Angel at least, AFK, so is Pops. Might be DTS just getting up in a huddle to talk about things, figure things out. Why was everything going wrong?
Yeah, I mean, do you think that it's maybe time for them just to focus on the second map?
Well, it's sort of like one of the other matches where we're talking about is they have nothing to lose at this point on this map. Like, they can't expect to win by playing normal, which could actually work decently for them. I think they are a strong CT side team, and SK actually, like you mentioned, isn't that great of a T side team, but they have so much skill that they're always pretty much guaranteed to have a decent half. Yeah. So it would take almost a miracle for DTS to come back, and I do think they should probably play a little more loose and just kind of get mentally ready for the second map, which is Inferno, by the way, the map SK lost on yesterday. But at the same time, you never want to give up in a big tournament like this. You still want to keep going.
Something that I wanted to mention is the next maps are Inferno and then Train. I have a feeling that SK may have picked this map. I don't think SK would want to pick Inferno versus DTS, just because
for sure
DTS has beat Navi on Inferno nearly every single time they've played, and they've been able to beat Navi's Train almost every time they played. And that could be because they scrim Navi, they know exactly, they played with the players, they kind of know their tendencies. That probably helps a lot, but at the same time, it doesn't matter how many times you played Navi on Train, it's still hard to beat them, and they do it almost every time. So SK really needs this Dust 2 win, I feel like, because there is a good chance DTS can beat them on Inferno.
Yeah,
Like DTS are
do
not
think
out
so.
of this.
No, they're
at
definitely
all.
not out of the best of 3, even
Yeah,
though
they
things are
may-
looking a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
SK just
pistol run
quickly
is
up
live. SK's is pretty much rushing up Cat Kucher has a nice shot there, but
Oh,
Forrest, as always, gets the USP dropped and makes it worth it, gets 2 kills. Zayak kills up face,
3
but
kills for
Forrest
Forrest.
with
really
his
nice
third
shots
kill of
there.
the round. Forrest is just being a monster right now.
Yep. I mean, it'll be interesting if the grand final, how people kind of hope it does.